Well, here we go on the Morning X. Sabering bottles. Have you heard about it? You're doing it to champagne that dates all the way back to the 17th century. And the current world record for doing this, sabering bottles, is 68 in 60 seconds. Keegan Corcoran joining us now in studio, telling us how this man plans to beat that record later this month. And you know, Keegan, you brought in a big blade. I'm not a fan of knives. I just don't want to like take a finger off or take your arm off. Things could happen, you know?
The good news is that this blade is not
Are you the current world record holder?
I am not. I wish I was. Okay. Then I could just relax, you know?
Okay. But this gives you something to shoot for.
Exactly, yeah.
So sabering bottles, why were we doing this? We didn't have bottle openers back in the day?
Well, it actually has a long history going back to Napoleon. When the
cavalry were opening, it was kind of a challenge for them to open up in a creative way bottles of champagne. They literally were using their sabers, similar to this, although more significant, right?
And that's a real saber, right?
That's designed for champagne opening, yeah.
I feel like Arabian Nights. Like you should just pull this out of your thing and be like, oh
yeah,
God.
It looks pretty, but you know, it's dull, there's nothing to it.
All right.
Yeah.
Good to know that it's dull before one of us loses something. Okay, so are we both doing this? What do we do?
If you like, yeah, I'll show you how to do it first time.
I just don't want to lose an arm.
I'll be careful now. Okay. We'll talk about, removing a cork from a champagne bottle or taking the cage off. There's about anywhere from 50 to 90 pounds per square inch pressure. So sometimes between 2 to 3 times the pressure in the tire of your car.
Oh, great.
Okay, exactly.
So don't want to lose an eye.
You do not. So you always want to, if you ever remove a cage off a cork, always have your thumb on the top there.
Thumb on the top.
Make sure it's pointed in a safe direction. We don't want it to go anywhere crazy.
Okay.
And it's six twists counterclockwise.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I did in 5.
There you go. Well,
overachieving already.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going to have I wouldn't take the
cage off.
The cage off just yet.
Leave
just
it
make
on?
Sure. Yeah. Just make sure that the cork's not going to fly out. Now, this one seems pretty good.
So I can take the cage off without the cork.
Yep. Just don't look down at it.
As I just did. Yeah. Doing everything wrong already.
It's all right. It's all right.
Winning.
So on every bottle of champagne, there's going to be like this line here, this seam where the glass is joined.
Sure, I see that.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take this saber, usually the back side. You can use the front, but if you're doing this at home, you don't want to ruin your kitchen knife or anything like that.
Yes.
And so you're just going to run this along the back side
of that line
until it strikes that lip right there.
I notice you have there's a little divot in the knife there that is sort of between the notches.
This is a specialty tool, You're
going to aim for that.
I'm a professional.
You are a professional.
Okay.
Thank God.
So you're going to run up and you're going to strike that, and it's not like a really just kind of.
Hey, wait a minute. It took part of the bottle off, too.
Yeah.
Oh, my. And there we have it. I am nervous to try this.
Yeah.
Okay. Got the saber.
You can do it.
Okay, now just slide it up.
Hold it down closer to, hold it by the
actual down
body.
there.
Yeah, there you go.
Lauren.
You find that seam?
Lauren is already like
find that seam. There's the seam right there, okay? So you're just going to run it along there and strike that bottom edge.
Okay, here we go. I'm just worried about it breaking it.
Hey!
Hey! Opa! Well, that is really cool, but so is there any danger of like glass in there?
No.
Okay.
I brought it for you to drink, so that's fine.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel so bad we're wasting 2 bottles of champagne.
No, not at all.
So when is this competition happening?
So July 20th, E&O at the Banks at 2 p.m.
Nice.
So I'm gonna, do my best. We're gonna have a DJ. We're gonna have a big crowd there, and I'm going to have the bottles all in a row, and we're going to make it a big party.
Well, you are a rock star, man. This is really cool. I've never tried that before. I'm glad I was able to make it happen. Oh, my gosh. And kudos to you. And Ignition Wine is where you guys are with, right?
Yeah, so I started the company last year, so I distribute fine wine to bottle shops and retail spaces and restaurants all throughout Ohio and Kentucky.
This is great stuff, Keegan. I'm sure we're going to have you back. Learn something brand new here, Catherine. And guess what? I got all the fingers still intact. Yes. You found the corks.
I have the tops. That is pretty cool. You can tell the cut. Your cut had a little bit of a hard corner on it, but not bad.
Hey, you're pretty far away from where we are right now.
I know, all the way over here.
That was a lot of pressure.
Kind of cool there. But let's talk about the forecast because we are going to see some showers and storms here as we head into the afternoon.